Number 20. Dale Jarrett. Struggling early in his Cup career, Jarrett got his first big break winning for the Wood Brothers in 1991. That then propelled him to a ride at Joe Gibbs Racing, where he would go on to win the 1993 Daytona 500. After that, he would go to the 88 car for Robert Yates Racing and celebrate his most success. He won the 1999 championship and 2 more Daytona 500s, and in total, with his 32 wins, 163 top 5s, 260 top 10s, 16 poles, 7,053 laps led, and 1 championship, his total score is 9,547.3. Number 19. Ricky Rudd. Currently the biggest Hall of Fame snub as of recent, Ricky Rudd, whilst never winning a championship, had a career that any driver would want. The man won for 6 different race teams, many of which were in a start/restarting phase in terms of performance. For 30 years, Rudd stayed competitive, having an incredible 16 seasons of winning in a row. Most of the time, it was only 1-win seasons, with some of these victories coming in extraordinary odds. He was even a successful owner-driver for a period of time, and was even NASCAR's Iron Man until Jeff Gordon broke the streak in 2015. In total, with his 23 wins, 194 top 5s, 374 top 10s, 29 poles, and 7,872 laps led, his total score is 10,333.2. Number 18. Kurt Busch. Since Kurt is a more recent driver, his sustained competitive level is something rarely realized. Kurt has won in 19 different Cup seasons, one of only 5 men to do such a thing. The other 4 are Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, and Jeff Gordon. Kurt has won with 9 different crew chiefs at 5 different teams. And whilst being hated in the mid-2000s, he has impressively turned his public reputation around. He is a Daytona 500 champion and a Cup champion, along with winning a Coca-Cola 600. And in total, with his 33 wins, 156 top 5s, 331 top 10s, 28 poles, 10,110 laps led, and 1 championship, his current score is 10,715. Number 17. Denny Hamlin. The most recent great driver in the number 11 car, Denny Hamlin has for 15 years been a top-level Cup driver. He, until Cole Custer's win at Kentucky in 2020, was the last rookie to win a race that wasn't at a plate track or rain shortened. He has won 3 Daytona 500s, and is one of 4 men to do it back-to-back. He, whilst never winning a title, has come close on various occasions, and it seems that it is the only thing left in terms of big accomplishments that he has left to do. In total, with his 46 wins, 198 top 5s, 305 top 10s, 33 poles, and 12,730 laps led, his current score is 10,988. Number 16. Matt Kenseth. Kenseth, in many facets, probably has one of the most controversial title wins in the last 20 years. His consistency in 2003 is credited with influencing the induction of the chase system, a format that has been controversial to say the least over the last 20 years. Matt was consistently competitive through his years with Roush, but then his move to Joe Gibbs in 2013 resurged his career. He went on a 5-season tear that saw him come close to various titles. He kind of retired in 2017 and then came back part-time to help a wavering Roush. He then came back in 2020 and had some rough results due to the year that was 2020. He's in the Hall of Fame now, and in total, with his 39 wins, 182 top 5s, 331 top 10s, 20 poles, 11,769 laps led, and 1 championship, his total score is 11,516.9. Number 15. Terry Labonte. The man who holds the record for longest time between 2 championships, Terry started his Cup career back in 1979, before eventually winning his first Cup title with the legendary Dale Inman as crew chief in 1984. Terry soon went to Junior Johnson's 11 team, where he saw some modest success. He moved back to Hagan before going to Hendrick in 1994, and having a career resurgence there. Terry is the only man in the 1990s that can say he beat Jeff Gordon in his prime head-to-head for a championship. And he did that with a broken wrist. Terry was able to have his last hurrah in the 2003 Southern 500, winning his last career race there. And in total, with 22 wins, 182 top 5s, 361 top 10s, 27 poles, 7,044 laps led, and 2 championships, his total score is 11,823.4. Number 14. Bill Elliott. Arguably the most popular driver ever, and holder of nearly every speed record in NASCAR history. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville dominated the mid-80s superspeedway scene before winning the 1988 title. During this time, he became Million Dollar Bill and claimed 2 Daytona 500s. Whilst the 90s were a downtime after 1992, Bill resurged with Ray Evernham and Dodge in 2001 and ended his full-time career on a pleasant note. In total, with his 44 wins, 175 top 5s, 320 top 10s, 55 poles, 11,413 laps led, and 1 championship, his total score is 11,861.3. Number 13. Rusty Wallace. The exact opposite of Bill. Instead of dominating superspeedways, Rusty dominated at the short tracks through the late 80s and early 90s. Whilst he did get his first championship in 1989 for Raymond Beadle, his time with Roger Penske was iconic. He snapped off 2 nearly double-digit win seasons, became a consistent fast on the Cup Series circuit for decades, and in his last season made the second chase. In total, with his 55 wins, 202 top 5s, 349 top 10s, 36 poles, 19,951 laps led, and 1 championship, his total score is 13,674.1. Number 12. Tony Stewart. Open wheel champion turned Cup Series 3-time champion, Tony Stewart is statistically the most successful driver in his first 100 starts in modern era history. He set the rookie win record in 1999, won the 2002 championship, dominated the summer in the mid-2000s year after year, and after leaving Joe Gibbs Racing, made his own team with Gene Haas, and then won another title, driving for himself. Whilst his later years were rocky, his last win at Sonoma lives in history to this day, becoming a modern iconic moment. In total, with his 49 wins, 187 top 5s, 308 top 10s, 12,815 laps led, and 3 championships, his total score is 13,776.5. Number 11. Mark Martin. The question is always asked, how did he never win a title? Mark in his career laid up wins nearly every year, and even when he didn't, he would finish top 10 66% of the time every year. From 1989 to 2000, Mark never finished outside the top 8 in standings, and even running part-time in 2007 and 2008, he finished 27th and 28th in points. At age 50, he came back and again looked impressive, winning 5 races in 2009. To his last race, Mark was still showing speed at age 54, but ever since 2013 he has stepped away from racing, and was an underrated stat of Mark's is his ranking on the all-time top 10s. He's third, being one of only 3 men above 450 top 10 finishes. In total, with his 40 wins, 271 top 5s, 453 top 10s, 56 poles, and 12,879 laps led, his total score is 14,158.9.